Ready to go?
Hold on one second. Yeah. Good.
Okay, am I looking at this person?
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
This is distracting for me just to look at this guy. Not that he's not a handsome guy or anything like that. Okay, nothing against any of you, but when only one face is up there. Well, it's they're really good. Mike's team they know who they are. Their substitution patterns, they're not the only team that's ahead of us in that regard, where we're still finding out about our team. He knows who his team is, and in the first half, they really hit us hard. They played great defense, really strong physical. They played tough, and it knocked us back. We had not played in an ACC game like that. These are players, especially the freshmen. They haven't been in a game like that. And at halftime, I thought, we reacted great. I thought we played really well in the second half. And more than that, we competed and played really outstanding defense. I mean, they got 28 points, and we had opportunities. We were in a position where our guys came back and put us in a position to win, and we could not knock down a shot, man. We had some good looks and where we could put like one possession game pressure on them. And we missed a lot. They were good looks. I don't fault my guys. They were really good looks. And but I think we learned a lot tonight in just how hard an ACC top level game is. That you have to be there for 40 minutes, and that's a learning experience. We really have not been in a game like that in the conference, and but they're good, and congratulations to them. The kid Radford was the best player on the court. He double, but his intensity and just how hard he played really helps their team immensely. He's a really good player. I mean, they have other good players, but that kid really was the key guy for in this game tonight. He was the key guy, and he was on their side, and they won. And that kid had a lot to do with it.
All right, thank you, Coach. We'll open up for questions. We'll go to Brendan Marks. Brendan, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned that you satisfied with the defense in the second half, especially the way the guys competed. What were some of the adjustments that you guys made from the first to the second half? It looked like the press was much more effective.
Well, just understanding the music of the game, what game you're in. It took us a half to feel level that it was going to be played at. And then our kids rose to that level. But you don't get rewarded with the win when you play a really good team by playing 20 minutes like that. And it wasn't like we weren't ready for that level. But our kids came ready. I mean, they had good attitudes. But we responded and did a good job in the second half.
David Thompson.
Hey, Coach. I'm hoping you're able to hear me. It's a little staticky over here.
I can hear you.
Okay. Jeremy had said that he was a little surprised to see Jalen come in the first half. Was that always the plan, or is that just something you kind of just decided to do?
No, well, I wish we had like amazing plans. We're trying to learn. You try different things out. That's what we're still trying to do. Mike can have more plans. His team is mature and they understand who their roles. We're still trying to figure that out. And we knew that Jalen could play, although he's only practiced once. And I thought putting him in early was, one, just to see how it would go. And he's not yet ready. He wasn't ready for that game. But hopefully in a week he'll be ready for our next game. And that had a little effect on the game, I think.
Hank Kurz with the AP. Go ahead, sir.
And Mike, they shot 63% in the first half. How much of that was them making everything they threw up, and how much of that was maybe on your defense?
Yeah, I didn't hear it. You got the internet.
I said they shot
60 first part.
They shot 63% in the first half. How much of that was them just making everything they threw up, and how much was maybe defensive intensity on your part?
Well, I think we gave them the opportunity to shoot a high percentage. We didn't pressure them like we could, and then offensively, they were able to get runouts because of how weak we were offensively. And so when you get those runouts, your percentage goes up. And then we didn't do a good job on Cone the first two times he touched the ball. And so it was just we were an accomplice to their good offense. But I guess I'd put it that way.
Glenn Morgenstern with the Chronicle. Go ahead.
Hi, Coach. You said that this part of the season is a learning process, and today I think that was especially true, especially closing out the game. So what do you think you learned from today's loss? What worked, what didn't work, and what are you going to use moving on to the next part of the season?
You have about 30 minutes or what? It's a hell of a question. I'm going to learn more after watching tape. Just that I think the main thing is the level of intensity that is there for a high-level ACC game. And we have to learn from it. You don't get better without experience. And, we just have to keep experience and keep working at it. And, but I like the resolve of our team. In other words, at halftime, I thought they made a huge adjustment. And you go from giving up 48 points in the first half to 28 in the second half. It's a big adjustment. And so hopefully.
Alyssa Ray, last question, please.
Coach, another big night for Matthew Hurt. What have you seen out of him these past few games that has made him just so good?
Well, he is good. I think he was knocked back early too. I mean, what he has to understand is he's at the top of the scouting report. When the other team is figuring out how to beat us, the first thing they're going to look at is how do you defend that. And it took him a while to adjust, but he adjusted. And when that's happening, our other guys have to contribute more. But no, Matt had a really good game. It's really a physical game. And he's been able to learn to go inside and outside. And that's something he didn't do last year. So he's still in the process of getting better in that regard.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Thank you.